What's going on, guys? My name is Dave Higgins. Welcome to Sandbox Explorer.
What exactly is going on down here? But still I wandered strong through this weird and wonderful landscape. I'm waiting patiently with simple happy songs.
Alright, today I'm going to be doing a tour of my 5-star island on Animal Crossing. I was going to do it last week, but it got messed up. So, I had no audio on the gameplay, so I'm going to do it today. So, I had set up to come right out of the airport like you would if you were visiting. So, I didn't even realize until recently that everyone has different colored airports. I'm glad mine's blue because I'm a fan of blue. So, you come out, and you got my flag, which has got an otter on it because, I like otters. And then Lauren gave me this. It's a raccoon figure, and it's real creepy. But it's what comes out. It's what you see when you come out right out the gate there. You see Goldie up the top there. Now, right here is where I set up to put turnips, which I boxed Daisy in there so I can get some after, even though they're like 110 today. But I have spaces for 120 bundles of 100, so that's 12,000 turnips. If you put them, let's talk to Goldie. If you put them in there, it lowers your island rating, so you can't actually have them in there if you want to have a 5-star island. It kind of sucks. So make sure you talk to everyone. Goldie says bleh, because she asked me what she should say. So talk to Goldie. I got this app also. It's like that. It's like the New Horizons travel guide or something. It's like $3. It's super worth it. It's got a daily task thing on there, and you can keep track of all of the talking to everyone, finding fossils and things like that, which we'll get to. So when you first come out, you got the directional sign, and you got the campsite from Pocket Camp, which I set up over here. This is originally where my house was when I first started the game. If you watch my first video, that's where I put it. But I ended up moving it, and I put the campsite here because I thought this was a nice little spot to have a campsite for someone to come visit. Got the fish cooler from the fish tourney, a couple other things from the fishing tourney, little bench, little swinging bench under the palm trees. We got a little campfire, bonfire next to it, little radio, clotheslines, a DIY workbench. So if you have a villager coming into the campsite, they can ask you, make me a thing. If you have the materials, you can just run right out, make it, go back in. Or if you just need it for anything else. So over here I got some leaf piles and this little peninsula thing where you can look out into the horizon, the new horizon. Then I got a little pond. I made this pond. Let's see if we can catch the fish in here. Apparently I have a regular old fishing rod. Oh, Lauren's on Animal Crossing right now too. Alright, hopefully it's a Ranchu goldfish because I don't have one. It's a crawfish. So. I still haven't caught a Ranchu goldfish, and they're supposed to be around like all year. There's a tiger butterfly. So I got these bushes set up over here, a little pathway in front of this pond that I made to have a little nice picnic, And then here's the Able sisters. Now I'm going to run back over to here, so, as if you're walking out again. So, you walk up, bushes, you got a little place to stop off. Oh, here's Mo. Let's say what. Good thing that villagers, when they run through, they don't mess up the flowers. Mo's pretty cool. I like him. If you didn't see his face, this is what he looks like. He's got big eyes. It's a blue cat. He's got a cool sweatshirt. And then Timbra's over here. I'm a fan of Timbra. Make sure you talk to them. And then I can keep track of who I talked to on this app that I was just showing you about. I found a black mountain bike out of a balloon one day. So you walk up here. We already talked to Goldie. I'm trying to do this like everywhere with like black and white flowers, but it takes a little while to actually spawn them, to breed them or whatever. So you got Nook's Cranny right up here. And then I got a little space here next to Nook's Cranny for if it's after hours and you get like expensive fish. Like you catch an oarfish, you don't want to sell it in here for 80%. You want to throw it up here, and then you can store it for until the next day, fossils or something like that. And then you get the Able sisters, which I put a little coffee sign in front because I don't know, I just thought the sign looked like it worked there. So we keep continuing around here. You get the beach and you get the rock over here, which that's just there to begin with. Then on this pathway up here, you got the museum, which I got the marketplace signs from Pocket Camp there. I thought it looked good. And then in the original game, there's always a little set of water next to one side of the museum, so I did that. Even though I made it symmetrical on both sides, I still wanted to kind of, represent that. I got a telescope out back here, which I thought was good because Celeste is Blather's brother, and it's right by the museum, and she comes by, and I thought it works. And I was gonna have tree stumps to begin with. I'm like, where am I gonna have tree stumps? Because some bugs only spawn on tree stumps, and I had too many trees. I had to cut them down in order to actually I had too many trees to have a 5-star island. It said it's too rural, which I like rural, but it is what it is. So I ended up cutting down some trees in areas and left the tree stumps, and I think they look aesthetically pretty good. So over here, come over to the resident services area. Make sure you go in and check your, in fact, let's go in there now. Just so I can prove to you in this video that it is a 5-star island. I'm not pulling your leg. So you gotta go up here, talk to... If you don't know this, I'll just let you know. Most of you know, but if you're new to the game for some reason, you go to Let's Talk Island Evaluations, this is evals. So she tells you, right now, Kanen has a 5-star rating. So, boom. And then she'll tell you something somebody said about the island. Is this CJ? I think it's CJ. Sounds like CJ. So, perfect score again. Aw, yeah. So. No, we're good. Thanks, Isabel. So, now you know that. Make sure you check in with us every day so you get your Nook Miles and you can see what's in there to buy for the rotating. KK songs, I got a whole lot of those now because of that, which is pretty cool. You can buy those in there in this game. So then I got a fountain in the front because in the original Animal Crossing game, there's a fountain right by the town center tree area. So I like to represent that in other Animal Crossings. I got a little cotton candy thing here because why not? Someone else is running around. I can hear him. So then, here's the golden spot. Now, some of you are gonna be mad, but at this point, because I have literally the exact amount of trees you need, you dig up 1,000 bells out of this hole. In case you're not familiar, I have literally the exact amount of trees, and I would usually bury 10,000 bells and then get 30,000 a few days later. I just bury the hole now because if I have one more tree, it's gonna, drag me down to a 4-star island. So. I got this little picnic area I made, and Royale actually gave me this, and I was like, oh, no way, he gave me, a statue. It's the fake one, which I kind of had a feeling when I got it, but the fake one's cool. I actually wanted that because it floats. So, the fake art, if you didn't know, does weird things. And over here, I'm pretty proud of this area. Oh, what's up? Here's Bree. I already talked to Bree earlier before I made the video. She said she was in a move, and I was like, no. I like Bree. So, this is Bree's house? Yeah. So this is, I'll show you on the map. This is the villager, neighborhood that I made, and I'm actually pretty proud of it. It's all symmetrical, well, uniform. Everyone's got a little street light, a bush, a tree, a swinging bench, a red lily, another bush, and another tree. And everyone gets to live in the little driveway. Everyone gets to live next to each other. Who's this? This is Poppy. I like Poppy. I'll introduce you to Poppy. Boom. And he's making it. I gave him sunglasses so he can match me, but he doesn't wear them. You just put them in his house. Poppy's making a DIY of something. Bone door plate. That's pretty cool. I don't think I have that one. I didn't know that every day, at least one villager, I'm not even sure if it's more than one throughout the day. I think it might be more than one, are making DIY recipes. You can go in and check and they'll give you one. I thought it was just occasionally. It seems like it's daily, if not multiple villagers a day. I have some random DIYs that I was going to give to people, and then I think that they all have them now. So let's learn the bone door plate. Boom. Got that. And now we'll head out. And he's going to say, see ya. Make sure I check off that I talked to Poppy and Bree. And found the money tree. So over here, I got a wishing well, and I got a whole bunch of flowers. My flower situation is kind of a mess. They're just like all over the place. Some of it's uniform, but some of it's not. Let's see if anybody's home over here. Oh, someone else's home. This is Stitch's house, I believe. Yep, here he is. I like Stitches. Stitches is cool. You dig? That's right. Alright, so we talked to Stitches. Tom guys on Animal Crossing. I love how, ever since Animal Crossing has come out, the majority of all the people I have on my friends list on here, and this is, oh, here's Roald. I say Roald. Maybe it's Roald. I don't know. I've heard that, like Roald Dahl, but like I say Roald, so whatever. Is what it is. He's my favorite. He's been my favorite since GameCube. Skirt! That's right. I gave him sunglasses too. See, I gave him sunglasses and he didn't do it. I think I gave him to Bree too. They wore him like when I first gave him to him, but then they put him away. I got a little park bench, a little clock over here. Made a little campfire kind of area outside Royale's house, and a little wishing well where the rain girl comes out of, but you know, not really. And then Poncho's. Oh, everyone's in their house. It's a nice day out. There's no quarantine. There's no whatever you want to call it in Animal Crossing. Oh, Max is on Animal Crossing too. Poncho's got some bunk beds. Thanks. It does, I suppose. Alright, make sure I talk to... So all we have left to talk to is Rosie and Sky. They're somewhere in my town, in my island. Oh, so make sure you dig up the fossils too, which, I mean, you know this, but I'm just gonna do it as I go. On this island tour. I got a bridge over here. This goes to the resident services. And then if you go up from here in the resident services, there's a little top section before... Oh, there's another. I have a whole bunch of black tulips. I want to have more. I'm trying to do the black and white thing that's everywhere. And then I also want to get gold roses. Oh, I have the... Are you sure about that? John Cena face. That was my flag before, but now it's not. I also have the stepping stone over here. This is where the telescope was for the museum. So, you know, little stepping stone. You know, garden bench, little rest area. I'll get up to the top of there in a second. But first, we're gonna head back across here into the little resident area. I got a whole bunch of flowers up there. Now here's where I got... Oh, there's a good butterfly there. What do I want to do first? Let's go up here. So, I had my waterfall like straight across like the back right side, but I couldn't put the stairs in, and I couldn't put this bridge in, and everything like I wanted to. So I had to redo everything, and it took a while. I had to move stuff just a little bit, but I had to take it out, redo it, put a new one in, and I do it like it took like a week. Over here, I got Godzilla. Which I think that sounds like Charizard from like Game Boy, like the original Charizard sound. And I got some beekeeper, beehive things, and here these are what you get when you have a 5-star island. You get the Lily of the Valley. I got 3 of those right next to the black roses, which I keep forgetting to water them. So when it rains, stuff happens, but when it doesn't rain, I just keep forgetting. I had this down in the bottom front near the airport, where the little section that I have Daisy May in right now. I had like a fenced-in area like this, but I just moved it to the back because I wanted to make room for the turnips. But now I can't put the turnips down unless I want to have a 4-star island, so it's a mess. So if you go up here, I got a whole bunch of flowers and an oasis and stuff in a little section. I'll do something with this different, I guess, but I don't know. It seems alright for now. And then this is the only section I have that's the third level on the island now. It used to be a whole bunch back here, but I cut it down to just 2 for most of it. And then you got a little stepping stone across here. because why not? And the garden lanterns are there for, you know, at night they look pretty cool. If we head around, you got a barbecue over there, and I also set up a little binoculars you can look out over the ocean, and a little chill area on this rock. Oh, you can find a DIY every day, so let's make sure I denote that I did that. And then that's, oh, cabin wall. Yo, I've been wanting that one for a while. That's awesome. I don't have like any cabin furniture, and I really, really love the cabin furniture. I hope we can have the exteriors. Here's another little area I got with some stuff. And also I cut down here to make it so you can access this easier. This is where red comes in, which at first there wasn't anything. It was just a little beach. But I got a little sandcastle and a little put a palm tree up there, and then I actually have it so you can run all the way across here, across the back, because I thought that was a good access point. But I set a staircase over here. You can head up, and now I'm actually gonna show you a different area first, and I'll just run by here as a teaser. Oh, what's over here? Oh, I'm running through my flowers. All right, so over here I have an orchard, which this is on the right side of the island, obviously. Head up over this bridge, and I set a little sign there. I had signs for the other shops and stuff like that too down the front. They're all customized to have like the specific thing it's pointing towards. This one's trees for like my orchard. So here I have, you know, a sign for peaches, cherries, pears, apples, and oranges. And I have them set up to go all the way up here. A whole bunch of them. So I got them scattered a little bit throughout the rest of my island, but this is where my main source of fruit comes from. And also, if you need to check for fossils under here, you gotta do that. If you do what I did, you gotta like view up and then get it right. And oh, I missed. One time there was a banded dragonfly in here, and I could not catch it. But like, I don't know, I like it. And then you go up here, I got a pool with and I got another little area here with some more stuff, picnic basket and the fishing cooler from the fishing tournament. I like that one, which you can get changed in. And then this is the lighthouse. The one from my island is actually the brick one, but I like this one because it looks like the one from like New Leaf. And my pool is actually the white brick one, so I had to get that one elsewhere too. So then we head up here, and this is where I put, this was a pain. I got all my rocks right here. Oh, and here's the last fossil too. In order to do this, what you have to do is you have to take like a tile or something like that, and you have to put it on every single space in the island except for where you want the rocks to spawn. Oh, gold ore. And it only one rock respawns a day, so you have to either spend like a week getting them all there, or you have to time travel. Also, the very bottom rock, it didn't spawn, even though I checked to make sure that there wasn't any other spaces that it spawned, and I just couldn't see it. There weren't. So it I had to actually get rid of the bottom staircase of this area. Then it spawned. Then I had to put a new staircase in. So there was a lot involved in terraforming this, getting this island like the way that I want. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get the last one. Nope. This is pretty good because the bushes behind here usually kind of ground you. Like right now I'm stuck. If you don't do it right, if you don't get wedged in between like the middle three around it, you're not gonna get them. And this one's the money rock. The corners work really well because you can just wedge yourself in the corner like this. And I won't bore you with me picking them up right now because, you know, that's going to take some time. So over here, this is the last part I'm going to show you, is I'm trying to do that black and white with the lilies, which lilies are my favorite flower in real life, actually. I love these. I got the stone lion dogs. This is what I would love my like real life living situation to be like. I would love to be living in like some woods. So there's some woods, a nice stone wall at the end, and I got my mailbox over here, paper kite butterfly, and then you got stone lions at the front, which there's lion dogs, but lions. Nice long driveway going in. Let's clean up the driveway. Nice long driveway into the woods. And there's a little campfire back here, whatever. And then here's the house in the back of the woods, which is still in the woods. And there's a little trail outside the right to come in, a little secret trail, I guess. And just in case this is a Ranchu goldfish, let's do it. It probably won't be. I'm gonna be really excited if it is. Oh, I messed up. There was a lag for a second. There really was a lag, and it I don't know. Whatever. So here's the back trail coming out, and then another one up here with some bushes going through the woods. And then black and white house. Nice crest door plate that I got from a friend. And I guess I'll show you the inside as well, which the basement is like not anything really at the moment. Most of my house is kind of weird. Like, this is a weird room. I'm gonna do something with it. My favorite song, Senor KK, which is now KK Mariachi, is playing on the radio. I don't know. I just kind of made this random room with my favorite villagers, and like on the posters. And when this game came out, Tiger King was like huge, so I got multiple tigers in the house. This left room I actually like. I'm actually pretty happy. I'm gonna make some more changes too. I gotta put a bookshelf in and stuff like that. But I like this room. It's my yes, I'm very important room. Got a gold bar briefcase at the top and some other stuff in here. The HHA plaques in the corner and some piano and things like that. So yeah, this is this room. Bookshelf will fit in there pretty well, wouldn't it? Then I'll show you the back room, which the back room's kind of like this middle room. It's kind of weird and just jumbled together with some stuff. But it's got like the brake tapper from Pocket Camp. It's got a hamster, which I've always had this one since GameCube because I had a hamster that looked like the one in here. He was real cute. His name was Nibbles. Got train set. Got Tom Nook and his boys or his nephews or his whatever they are. We don't actually officially know, but kind of have made inferences. So this room with Cruisin' playing, which is a good one. Or is that D&B? I'm sorry, I think that was D&B. And then this side room, the two side rooms are the ones that I'm actually happy with. This is like the bedroom. This was originally my center room. I love the welcome home music. It's so good. Beep, 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 beep. I mean, I could make some other changes with this. This is like how I had it since like the beginning, basically. But, you know, got my... See, Tiger King. Get the tigers. This is villager poster. If you use the amiibos, the amiibo cards or the amiibos, the ones that are actually Animal Crossing, you'll get... And I'll show you my basement, which is just for... This is where I was keeping turnips to keep my island 5 stars, but I don't have them right now. Put the bell bags in there, whatever. I think there's a security camera in there too, to be funny. But if you go to Harvey's Island and you use and there's upstairs of an amiibo, you'll be able to get a poster through the Nook shop. Now here's where I made the right side. You know, I just got a Sandbox because Sandbox Xplorer, and there's like a couple stuff up here on the other side of this room that I'm in, which is like a loft. But tried to represent my studio as best I could. I got a key light, another light, whatever. Got a backlight, which isn't actually mounted on the wall, but it's behind me. And I got a chair, laptop, microphone, switch, which I have back behind me. Some other stuff too. So I want to make this better, but at the moment I kind of got it like that. So I gotta get some like better like shelving looking stuff. But yeah. And that's where I got Cruising up there, because it's a chill song, and then the John Kennedy song that I used for my intro is chill too. So yeah, that is my 5-star island. Just wanted to show you guys, give you a tour, and you know, give you maybe some ideas, or you just want to see what my island looks like. Whatever makes you happy. So Also, I don't think did I even show you? I did the same thing on this side with my, I think you've seen it. I did the same thing on this side with my waterfall because it worked out the same way when I tried to make some changes. I had to actually, originally the stairs were right here, but I couldn't put this bridge in, so I had to like change it so it was like this. So yeah, let's end it next to Godzilla. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me for Nintendo Switch related games, info, news, whatever, more. And share if you think anybody wants to check out this island. And I'll also have some of you guys buy if you want to come, see it for yourself too. Just, etiquette. So, alright. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Weird, wonderful landscape. I'm ready